Good morning and welcome to another Tuesday Tour. It's John Sauter along with Michael Fairchild behind the camera, bringing you a special edition of Tuesday Tour. Some of you may recall it's kind of become our custom as a part of homecoming to have a golf cart tour of campus. We always like to drive you around and kind of show you parts of campus you might not have seen for a while, show you some of the old, some of the new, and so that's what we're going to do today. In fact, I can tell you this is an extra special edition of Tuesday Tour. It is our 75th show that we've done. 75 shows. Can you believe it? I'm not sure I can. These have proven to be popular and we keep finding subjects and topics, and so here we are. So today we're going to again have a cart tour. I'm on Northwestern Avenue in front of the MSEE building, Materials and Electrical Engineering building. It was built here in 1988, and some of you may remember that. You might even remember before that, because I must point out that you used to be able to drive and park in this part of campus. In fact, you could park in front of Hovde Hall. In fact, the main entrance to the Hall of Music was to be dropped off at the steps of Hovde, walk up the steps, go across the bridge, and you're in the Hall of Music. So this used to be an open area. But in 1988, we started making the campus much more pedestrian friendly. Electrical engineering was looking to expand, and so they did in this beautiful facility that we have here on campus. And so we're following Protect Purdue protocol with the mask. We hope you can understand us okay. And hopefully you'll see, I would venture to say, 100% of the folks that we're going to encounter today wearing a mask, because the students have just been excellent, as well as the faculty and the staff. We're following the rules. We're still crossing our fingers to make it to Thanksgiving. And so it's just a great place to start. In fact, I noticed in the background, we have the little unit on wheels that you can order food any place on campus. You place an order through the food service 30 minutes later for about a $5 delivery charge. They'll deliver food to you. What more speaks to Purdue than one of those units? There's about 30 of those, I think, that run around campus or so. And so we are going to jump in our golf cart and head out. As I do that, I want you to introduce you to our driver, Marissa Gregory. She's a senior in environmental and ecological engineering, going to be graduating in May. But more importantly, she's a pilot and a driver of the Boilermaker Special. So she is experienced. We'll feel very confident we're in Marissa's hands, and so off we go. So as we start going down Northwestern Avenue, some of you may even recall on the other side of the building in the mall is the particle accelerator. That was put in there in 1968, and it's used quite a bit through the physics department for carbon testing, dating of things, that sort of thing. But that was a part of the mall also. Now passing the electrical engineering building, now including computing engineering available in this particular building. Building originally was here in the late 20s or so. Nice old building, has a nice look to it. You can slow up here a second, Marissa, the bus just pulled in, because we want to have a look at the Exponent building. This is where the Exponent has relocated. You know, the Exponent has been here since 1889 in a variety of locations. This is their building. They only have 2 print editions now, and so they don't need as much space, and so the Fuel Coffee Shop is also here, as well as the Lutheran Church. They ran out space to the Lutheran Church, but it is available online, of course. But the Exponent still continues to be, have a daily offering, keeping us all up to date with what's going on. Continuing on off to the right, you see a building under construction, and we'll talk about that more in a minute. That Michael Golden Labs used to be here, but we'll swing around and you'll get a better view of it. As we swing out to the sidewalk and we get ready to go to Conoy Hall of Technology. Used to be the Conoy Hall of Technology, now Polytechnic Institute. They've changed their names. Named for Maury Conoy. Maury Conoy was the chairman of the Board of Trustees. In fact, he was the chairman of the trustees when I came to the university just 49 years ago. And so the trustees, oops, look out for the pooch. So Maury, I think, was chair for over 20 years or so, did a great job. leading us through the 60s and 70s or so during some turbulent times there. Konoye Technology on the right, a lot of different majors, building construction management being one of those. My grandson is a BCM graduate this coming May. They actually build small buildings in the basement of this facility. Just an excellent facility. Coming up on the left, I'll take you over to Bailey Hall, Ralph and Betty Bailey Hall. This is where the PMO organization practices. We've showed you the outdoor tents, where the Purduettes practice, where the Glee Club practices, in this wonderful facility on campus. On the right, here's that building I was talking about, the Engineering and Polytechnic Institute facility. It replaces nuclear engineering as well as Michael Golden Labs. It will be a classroom building with a little laboratory space. It's actually going to be 2 buildings connected by a bridge. And so construction is underway. They're working Saturdays. They're trying to get the building really done as quickly as they can. Swinging back across the street, Pi Kappa Phi fraternity. Beautiful facility there. My grandson just happened to be a member of that, but why not feature that? Pi Kappa Phi, the Pi Caps are there. Back on this side of the street, we're passing Grissom Hall. Grissom Hall, home to industrial engineering. It's been here for many years. It got a nice refurbishing back in 2015, named for Virgil Gus Grissom. He was one of the original 7 Mercury astronauts. He was the second man in space, Alan Shepard being the first, one of our first astronauts, Gus Grissom, Grissom Hall. Swinging back across the street, we're giving Michael a workout here. We have University Church. University Church actually opened up in 1939, was affiliated with Presbyterians. Eventually they passed on it, and not wanting that space to get away, the Research Foundation, the Purdue Research Foundation, purchased it, and now the Campus Christian House is located there. They're getting a brand new building up on State Street, so they're temporarily located, and eventually that'll be used for something. Right now it's a placeholder, basically, for future expansion. Back on the right, we have the Purdue Memorial Union as we make our way up Grant Street. We're passing the Union Club Hotel, 182 rooms, still the largest hotel in town. And again, we did a feature on this just a few shows ago with some of the renovations and things that have happened there. Sure to be a popular place once we get through the COVID experience. We're actually passing this fence on the right. Michael can get a shot maybe of the perspective. This isn't exactly where it was, but this is in the same model as what used to be called a smoking fence. In the very early days of Purdue, smoking was not allowed on campus. Students could lean across the fence, light up a cigarette, and they were technically off campus. And so the smoking fence is still here in a variety of places around campus. That one happens to be right by the Union Building. And we're approaching the end of our destination, the Gateway Arch. This Gateway Arch has been here now a little over a couple of years, it's hard to believe, but a beautiful entryway into the university with the Union Building behind it. This has certainly become a very popular photo opportunity for students and moms and dads, particularly at commencement time, as they want to have their photo taken here with this nice backdrop. So we'll hop out here as we end our tour, kind of a quick view of what's going on around campus. We know it's been a little brief for you. Actually, there's some construction taking place. We think it's utility infrastructure taking place, but it's a gorgeous day here. We hope you'll come back for homecoming when you can, but be a part certainly of this virtual homecoming that's going on. We're really glad to be a part of it. So on behalf of our driver, Marissa, who's done a great job, Michael behind the camera, happy homecoming and hail Purdue.